this one for me. I said I want to find person there. Okay, so you are not entering there.
Oh, stop am here. I don't give you money that time before, Abi. You don't balance, huh?
Who is this one again? People just come to a new area. You don't even know the people around there. You just want to enter inside the compound. Hey! Oh, no, wait. Where are you going to?
Inside.
Inside where? To do what?
I they go find person for here, man.
Who is they go find now? You don't even know anybody there. You just want to enter inside the compound.
But I know the place where I come now. I just.
Oh, I don't enter that compound though. Don't enter that compound. If I wait. You don't even know what's going on here. You just enter.
I won't go check.
Oh, I don't enter that compound though. If you enter that compound there, yes, we have problems in this area. Are you hearing me? Why are you by this?
I said this is in Lagos. I tried to go find my.
Oh, so this is your first time. You just come. You don't know anywhere. You want to enter inside the compound. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you looking for?
Who is you too?
Who are you looking for?
I said my sister there. I won't go find her.
Who is your sister?
My sister or my sister.
Okay, call your sister.
I know.
Call your sister. I must talk to that your sister before you go inside.
This thing where you want to start.
Oh, God, leave all this thing.
If the music is start to play, you know go fit dance.
Music. Oh, God, you cannot do me anything. Oh, look at this one.
If I play the music, you
ask about me.
Dance it.
Look, Oga, if you want to, I will embarrass you here now. Let me. Hold this thing for me. Hold this thing.
Don't embarrass me. Don't look me anyhow.
I will do with you. Hold this one for me.
I said I want to find person there.
Oga, so you are not entering there.
Don't let me change them for you now.
For you. Oga, you don't know me. Go out. I will speak to the police area. I don't know.
You didn't touch me. You know I still they looking like this. Now because I promised them when they come. See, I'm not going to do anything for you. You show me something. Okay, and now you gonna know who I be. I'm gonna let you see the thing we have to let you respect. You know what I said? You go see her now. But I can't to buy this.
Thank you. Using all this.
Your whole don't finish now. Your whole don't finish.
1, 2. As if he's counting, doing countdown for wrestling. Well, who is our guest of all these people you can see? Just calm down. He's an award-winning Nigerian actor. I can't hear him.
An award-winning teddy bear.
What do you mean by that? It's not me. I did not make it up. What do you mean by that?
Oh yeah.
Calm down. Please, erase what she said from your ear for now. Yes. He's an award-winning Nigerian actor, producer, voice artist, and event compare, known for his distinctive teddy bear physique and deep, rich voice. Oh, they have already put you on the screen, so there's no point. Greg Teddy Bear Ojefua, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much. You want to have that? You want to have that? Right. Award-winning teddy.
Award-winning teddy bear. Come on.
She didn't go to Harvard.
Thank you again.
We've been talking about this for how many years now?
My brother, sometimes I like to say man proposes, but God proposes. Finally, sometimes I can't have proposes, Abby. Maybe.
But his shirt even has a teddy bear on it.
Why do they call him Teddy Bear Joku like
That's how we roll, you know.
What are you rolling?
Yeah, regular.
Oh wow.
How has it been?
It's been good, you know. It's followed the normal trajectory, the ups and the downs and the rounds. And
which actually makes it exciting. It would be a boring journey if we didn't have ups and downs.
Exactly.
But just make sure the vehicle is strong enough to climb.
Exactly. And then when it goes down, still has enough to push back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Let's start. There are many people who wonder, all these actors, many if I can only just have an opportunity as well. I remember my late uncle, he would be driving and I would sit beside the man and I would just, the guy would make driving look like very, very easy. I would just say, if I can just, I don't care about the start. Let me just jump in when he is already driving.
it was not an automatic car. No, that's
and you made it so easy. Just the same way you make acting so easy, so natural and all of that. Is it as easy as it looks?
First of all, thank you. And no, it's not as easy as it looks. Even though I would say for me, some characters are easier than others, but it is never really easy because acting for me is being. So it's not easy to take yourself out of your body and welcome a totally new, strange character and embody it such that it is believable to the audience. So you lose yourself for a moment, and nobody likes to lose themselves. But because I enjoy it, because it's my talent, because my gift, we get by.
Before I lose this, train of thoughts, I mean, talking about some roles are easier to act than others. Just a couple of days ago, Abia State celebrated the 60th memorial of Ojefua, and you've played his role twice or thrice. How was that easy? How were you able to get into it, knowing how big this character was?
You already highlighted a wide. You already and that was, when I was making that statement, that was exactly the thing I was thinking of. When you play fictional characters, you have the ability, yes, with the director, with the story writer to develop the nuances and all that. But when you play somebody who is or who was, there's no that many other people know. And somebody as famous as Ojukwu, you just really have to be that person. Else, there's characters like that can make or mar, your career. So that's a good example of how difficult some characters can be compared to others. Playing that for me, I keep saying it, and I have no shame in saying it. It has been, that's one of my most, it is my most challenging yet satisfying character, and it's also more satisfying to know that I'm the only actor in the world who has played it twice. I was going to say that
you must have done it twice, so I mean, you must have been so perfect that we found no one else to do it.
That leads me to this question.
Yes.
The Civil War is one of Nigeria's most unforgettable moments.
Indeed.
And it is a story that I'm not sure we have one cohesive narrative for. Add that to several other Nigerian or African stories like that. The Woman King, for instance. We had to have a Viola Davis from the United States of America come play it. Not that there aren't other actors in Nigeria that are stunning. I have been hearing rumors that, was it Idris Elba or Denzel Washington, that some people are touting to come and play Okonkwo in Things Fall Apart. Not that they are not good actors in their own, but telling the African story by Africans. First of all, telling the African story is a challenge because most of the time the narratives are usually convoluted or not straight. Another thing is telling the African story by Africans is a challenge for our industry. What's your take on that challenge?
The ecosystem in Nigeria for practically all the sectors is quite unique. There's no sector that doesn't face one challenge or the other. And, I don't want to go into the reasons for all that. We all are aware. So it also, doesn't exclude the entertainment industry and this particular issue on ground. Now, telling African stories really isn't that hard to do, but then the enabling environment we need with which to totally convey it the best way possible is just what is absent. There are so many. We talk about Hollywood, for instance. If you know how much governmental support they get, how much free will they enjoy, sponsors and all that to make great classic big budget movies, we don't get that much here. I want to give a thumbs up and a big shout of praise to every Nigerian producer, in short, every Nigerian worker. It's to you guys, everybody, it's crazy. You have to put in the work, you have to go over and beyond to get things done that shouldn't really demand such level of stress, and that is the key reason why things like this will happen. For those touting, back to the story about that, producers also want to make money. And sometimes I feel that we cross the line, speaking as a producer now, when we try to balance, revenue generation and talent proposition in the movie. So that would be the only reason why in telling an African story, you would not look at full African actors, as it is, or as it were, and bring in, foreigners, quote unquote, because he is an African in the true sense. And then again, an actor can be anybody. So he can do it. So it's really a slippery slope. There are two sides to this argument. But yes, we would want an African story. We want a Nigerian story to be told, enacted by Nigerian actors, Nigerian crew members if possible. And if we have to bring in some support from anywhere else.
Well, let's go back to that character. How did you prepare for it? It's like a way of saying, okay, you have heard about the movie Michael. Now his cousin had to prepare for about 3 to 5 years or so, just preparing for one role. He spent 2 years preparing to get the role. Now he started preparing for the role, itself and all. That give Nigerians an inkling into how that plays in the mind of an actor of your status.
Jafar is not originally an actor,
but here he is an actor. How do you prepare for such a moment?
Yes, so let me use the Juku character, and with most every other character I audition for. And at the point of auditioning, I already am in that zone, because most auditions they give you a character bible to tell you about the actor, the character, the background and all that. So I do the homework. For someone like Ojefua, you have to do the homework. You go to the archives, you get videos, you watch. He smoke with what hand, his cadence, his mannerisms, the use of the Igbo catchphrases here and then, English, the way he laughs. You just have to watch and watch for characters that are, or where, you watch, you mimic, an easy way to say it, you mimic them. Then you also have to get into their feelings. What was he fighting for? What was his motivation? And imbibing that, it will help you express it convincingly, because you can just look at somebody and do what they're doing. You can dance, I can see you take 2 steps and make 2 steps. But when I know why you are taking those 2 steps, I will take it differently. I will take it like you, with that motivation coming from within. So it's a combination of both the internal experience and the external experience to make that perfect expression. So you do the research, you study the character well, you study motivation around that character, you think of how best, now speaking generally, including fictional characters, how best you can play out this character such that the message would be delivered enough to create that emotions that a character is supposed to create. Because I always want people to watch me and express some kind of emotion. If I want you to cry, I want you to cry. If I need you to cry, you have to cry. If I need you to laugh, I want you to roll off your chair. It's not just for me to go there, do my thing and get paid. No, I want to move you.
And an unforgettable experience.
Precisely. That is it. So all that goes into it. Study, prepare, and like I said at the beginning, become that character?
There has to be some kind of background preparation. For instance, why did you become an actor? Were there options? Did you study engineering or veterinary medicine like some people? Or like Forever, who was a mechanical engineer, he's now mechanizing jokes. What's your, tell us your background.
My background. Okay, so I studied business administration.
Yeah.
I have a master's in human resource management. Okay, and also a certificate in project management as well. But the thing is,
Those qualify you to be a producer.
and a people's person, exactly. I did start off studying accounting. I wanted to be like my father, my late father. I wanted to toe the line as well. Well, okay, let me back. Do we have enough time? Let me backtrack a bit. I actually was meant to be a reverend father, at least probably the first time.
I was thinking wanted to be now it's even Reverend Father. Okay, I'm listening.
If you know of the Knights of St. Moluba, the Catholic Church, my father's uncle started it, Reverend Father Ojefua, and some issue up to now nobody that uncle carried, followed in the footsteps of being a clergyman. So they wanted me. They actually sent me to a seminary. It started off a minor seminary, and well, I knew I wouldn't really do well there, so I knew that I knew that I would want to get married someday. Let me put it more TV friendly. There are some skills I wanted to deploy for the for as long as it should be. It is what it is. And I wouldn't have wanted to do that while wearing the cassock. So I literally ran. I jumped the fence at some point out of the seminary.
Wow.
I did it about 2 times, and I think on the 3rd time my dad told my mom, look, it's okay. Leave this boy at home, So from there school, then went into accounting. I was doing pretty well, but when I lost him, it derailed me. I lost him, and I lost the flair and the desire to be an accountant. Okay, so I had to backtrack. I went into IT. I forgot to put that. I'm also certified network engineer. I did IT then, and that was when I dabbled into film. I've always loved entertaining people. I've always loved dancing, expressing myself. Back in the day, I would dance and get sprayed 50 kobo and all that. It was nice. So there was this popular show that came up there, the music show. Don't forget the lyrics. So I got on the show, and I was the first Nigerian contestant to actually attempt the 1 million naira question then and lose. So that was like a sensation. Anyway, you pay me for you, stuff like that. So and I was on the ads and all that at that time, and I was like, okay, this could be a good stepping stone to get into the industry. People had commented on my voice, on the way I speak, and my friends. Amongst my friends, the party never started without me getting there. On the life of the party and all that. So I went to auditions, had my first gig. I got the role sometime in 2008. Okay, I got the role, got multiple roles. But after a while, I told myself, look, if you allow this to consume you, you forget about your education. So I took a break, went back to school, that's when I got a degree. I studied accounting for about 4 years then, 3 years before I left it. Then I got my degree in business administration, and I came back, and didn't look back again. And for me, every year I sort of like do an appraisal, evaluation of where I was at the beginning and where I am at that point, and each year it kept looking better, and that further convinced me to remain. Okay, and within a few years, sometimes I tell people I think I skyrocketed too fast, probably, and within a few years, the recognition, the awards, the big screen, the lead roles started coming in, and that just kept me going. And I would always say I enjoy it. I enjoyed being here now. I see you nod your head, enjoying what I'm saying. Gives me some kind of joy. It's making you laugh. You even shaking your head. You're exercising your neck. I'm helping your spinal health.
That's the benefit. You don't
Well, how did you exercise your leg? I just want to make people happy. As long as I have the opportunity to, I want to move people. I want to get people thinking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I just want to make an impact. You know, it's not always about the money. Of course, I have to pay my bills, but it's about the joy I bring people. I know there's a story I want to quickly tell. I was walking down the road one day, going to an audition. A pickup put up there, hey, you, come here. Right. This guy looked at him, man, and I kept walking. He drove by. I said, I'm talking to you now. I know be that for 14 seconds. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay. Where are you going? We should enter. I'll take you to anywhere you're going. Wow. You know. So I got in the car and we started talking. I said, do you know that you're the only reason I watched Tinsel at that time? I said, why? He said, prior to that time, he'll get home. He takes his dinner and it's in the room. But one day, while eating, my scene came up. He enjoyed it and he started watching. And because of me now, he spends at least 30 minutes with his wife every day, unlike before. So it's so deep that just what I do, giving a couple 30 minutes of quality time to spend together. And they can get to talk about life rather than what they did before, which just eat the food and go away. So it's far-reaching what we do. It's far-reaching, and that for me is very satisfying.
I hope Tinsel is on YouTube now because I'm sure. Let me not say more than that. But you know, your industry is a very dynamic one, and I've been in that space before, particularly in the acting space, where everyone becomes family automatically. You just bond. Everyone just bonds. But I really wish that bond could be spread to every other aspect, part, and sphere of human life in Nigeria. You know, how do you think the entertainment industry can foster this unity that you guys experience when you are on set?
I think we do that through the stories we tell. We tell stories about love, about unity, about oneness. It's pretty hard or almost impractical, I think, to become family with everyone. You don't know that, brother. And even I tell you, and you know, I'm very honest, and sometimes I get knocked for being very honest. The truth is, even the unity you see sometimes on set or amongst filmmakers is not always genuine. Some are, some aren't. Some are stronger than others. But you know, I get the idea of the question. The only way we can do this effectively and realistically is by pushing that narrative, that story. The same way one guy was caught one day and said he became an armed robber because he watched an actor who was always robbery scene. So what robbery scenes, you know. It's crazy. The same way we want people to say, I got into charity because I watched this film and I saw the positive impact of being charitable. The same way we want tribes to unite, and when you speak to them, say, oh, we watched this film and we saw what uniting, you know, keeping away our differences can actually lead to in terms of development and unity. That is how I believe we've been striving to do it, and we can do it.
Who dared to call you Teddy Bear?
Who did? So my uncle did. My mom's youngest brother, God bless his soul, Uncle Sebastian. Okay, guys, back then there was this cartoon, Super Ted. So he just started it, calling me Super Ted. And then my mom picked it up from me because he just stayed for a while and left the house. So she kept it. At the point, I even thought she was the one who gave me the name until one day I got a eureka. Like, you know how sometimes you just go back and you see your life flash back. My uncle, but my mom sort of like owned it, and So apart from making it my brand, because I do look like a television, it's also a way to immortalize my uncle, my mom, and my family as well, because it's an inside name. The family, everybody, Teddy. So it's just a way to keep the legacy going.
Even though Teddy is not on your birth certificate.
Even though it's not on my birth certificate. I mean, The Rock is nowhere on his certificate, but you know who The Rock is,
Who is this?
Teddy bear. Teddy bear Ojefua.
Now, there are those who would also opine that your industry is unregulated. So in 30 seconds, can you give an inkling into why do you think that is? Because there are those who will say that leaves you and many other authentic actors in your industry pretty much vulnerable.
Yes, I would say it's not totally unregulated. There are some regulations, and we are still working on getting better, more encompassing regulations to come in. And I'm sure that's why they say that, because if you see an actor now, a few years from now, you see the actor begging for some stipends to live off, and that's because there's no regulation that ensures that every actor gets royalties and all that, which I think is I believe that is the major reason people say these things. Then the entry is porous. Yes, everybody has talent, but then you still need to hone it. You still need to brush it up and show some level of certification before you get into it and prove yourself. I believe it's work in progress. Obviously, we are not where we are when I started, and obviously when the industry started. So I'm sure in a few years things will settle down and we'll get better. God helping.
Is there a way that the industry immortalizes its own? No, let me scratch that. This is not a seminar. What do you expect from Teddy Bear within the next 1 year?
Within the next 1 year, I'm working on having another production. I'm working on actually also going into content making, because the exit of the big players, Netflix and Prime, sort of has slowed down the market for big budget movies. And unfortunately, many YouTube producers sort of like just classify me and some of my colleagues as big budget actors, and they find it hard to pick up the phone and say, "Oh, can you do this YouTube movie?" We do all movies. I will not charge you the way I charge Netflix or cinema. So because of that, and because I want to remain relevant and keep.
Are you planning to inject AI into your stuff?
Oh yes, of course. It's the way to go.
So there will be AI teddy bears.
I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm suspecting you. I'm suspecting you because I like this teddy bear.
Thank you so much for your time this morning. Greg Teddy Bear Ojefua is an award-winning teddy bear. Sorry.
Yes, award-winning teddy bear. Leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
Yes,
they get
just leave it.
Don't you?
Don't say anything else.
This is not the one that is in supermarket.
Award-winning teddy bear.
They see the award-winning teddy bear here.
Thank you for coming. And that's the show today. Thank you for the privilege of being a part of your Saturday morning. I'm Ayo Makinde.
And I'm Joker Rogers.
Today, and she's Joker Rogers, as she said, even though there was an overlap. Enjoy the rest. Oh, by the way, today is August 1?
Yes. They were born in August. No, sit down.
Drink water. Bye for now.